Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope you're staying smooth. Welcome to some more Pokemon Crystal, where we're playing through the transfer pack on Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm gonna make a quick trade to my Pokemon Crystal. There's some stuff I want to grab, and I don't want to use the Thief TM just yet from my Pokemon Crystal. So I'm gonna grab a Pokemon that already has it in my Silver and trade it over to me. We're gonna use Cookie for this trade. I caught a long time ago. It was like 3 Rattatas and like a couple Rhyhorns. There goes money. That's one of the Rhyhorns and Staryu I ended up trading over. So we want to go ahead and get from our Silver. Let's see. We need to get. These are going to be some of our Battle Tower Pokemon. We're not going to bother with those right now at the moment. Those are our 1%, so I'm not going to grab those at the moment. Okay, so we're looking for the Kiro. And this has Thief on it. And we need this so that we can go around grabbing metal coats and sharp beaks and other things that Pokemon are holding that would just make it a lot more easier. Okay, so we're starting out Pokemon Crystal with a quick trade from Silver. That Scyther is going to come in clutch. It's not super high level, it doesn't really need to be. It'll get some levels over here in Crystal. We back out. It's mainly used just for the Thief. Not really many Pokemon can learn False Swipe and Thief, so no worries there. For the most, I've got some soft resets that I have to do this evening, as well as we need to pick up the last item for the week, which is going to be Monday. So I still need to pick that up for today. Goodness. Just gotta load up, that's all. Your normal loading screen. Alright, so we're all loaded up. Okay. Pichu and Little Whooper. Little Whooper. Okay. Hold on. My little puppy wants the pets. There she goes. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab our tools for this evening. We're going to be putting away a lot of our strong Pokemon. We don't need them with us, but I will be carrying some that I want to evolve. So Lantern and Charizard are going to stay with us. Fluffy, she's going to be with us as well. Let's see. We can get rid of Cerberus at the moment, actually. I was going to keep them, but you know what? Because we need 2 spots. So we need these 2. Fluff for the teleport. Smooth for the money. And let's go get Sekiro. And we have Sleep Spore. There we go. Alright, let's start today off. Okay, so we're at the beginning of today's route. I'm just gonna go ahead and put... You know what, I'll leave you in the front. Why not? You might be able to steal berries and stuff. Alright, let's go. Alright, we'll go over here, grab our first berry for today. Okay. So I'll do today's chores, which is grab our berries, like we're supposed to do. Always want to do your berries. This is gonna be a routine, so get used to it. There was nothing. It just did that animation. Okay. Okay. We'll go grab the other two. I got the time. Because we're moving ×3. And I have the HMs on me. Dude. Oh, Wobbuffet's right there. That's right. Might as well for the stat experience. Smooth for the money. What's up, Wes? Thanks for stopping by this evening. I'm just picking up the berries right now. Gotta do the chores. These are the chores. These are today's chores right now. Gotta get these done. Okay, so we fly back. Save ourselves the stress. One more up. Okay, then we come out here. And at this point is when I usually put something up. You can, if you want, just go like this. Instead of going into the grass. Yeah. Hey, let's put everything up. Okay, we keep that. Okay, go through our items. Move this up. Revive, dump. Okay, this should be the last one. Okay, Okay, good. Everything's looking good. Let's go. Ooh. Alright, go to the next tree. Okay, next tree. Okay. Alright. There's trees in the Kanto too, but don't worry about those for now. There's another tree actually we haven't visited. I think it's where those... Well, there's some girls over there in the back that, like, they'll all fight you if you swim back to their secret location. They're like, how'd you find our spot? And then they all want to battle you, which is pretty cool. Just to see if the Psyducks care anything. I doubt, though. No, you're not gonna care. Drowsy? Don't need a rerun. Okay. Remember, if you're wondering where the color is, it's because we're in ×3. So don't worry. But all that takes a lot of time. So let's move ×3. Alright. Antler. I still gotta grab the apple corn. The white one. Okay. Alright. This is so much faster. Getting these done. I have to recommend just don't be lazy and grab your berries. It's not like Generation 4 where getting berries is going to be, something really fast. We still have to do the milk tank event. I will. I'll show you how many berries it takes. We've been collecting them over the, and plus it's a TM that I already have in silver, so I'm not really hurting TM or anything like that. There isn't one over here by Cinewood City, so we go back to Ixu City. We swim across. Okay. Oh, you're cooked, bro. Who's got the coin? Oh, over here. It's fine. Ooh. Yeah. Slow it down when the coin jumps out. Okay, look, okay, that's good. Yes, another one. Good, 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 good. We gotta go check the room. We gotta go check the room. That's right, that's right, that's right. I totally forgot about that. We gotta go check the room. Oh, knocked out, baby. But it's time to die. Hypno with the hypnosis. Hypnosis, psychic, dynamic punch. Yeah. So I can't get a hold of that. You want to catch one at level for the battle tower. You want to catch it in Kento, so it could be a lower level, so I can get it into the level 20 cup, level 20 area. But yeah, for sure. I remember the Hypno. Yeah, no, the Hypno's pretty good. It's got decent stats all around, especially for a level 20 fight. Yeah, it's a good Pokemon. Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a good Pokemon to have for the level 20 battle tower. That's the good thing about Kanto. There's a lot of cool Pokemon that you can catch over there. So we got that tree. We go back over here. Then we go get this last one. Okay. And then we need to go over here because I want to show y'all something. We're gonna do. Change box. Okay. More. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so there's gonna be some fights over here for us, which is gonna be okay. I put the okay. I wanna fight those guys. I put the coin back into silver because I need it in silver. I can't have two amulet coins here. That's pointless. Alright, let's fight them. Okay, so you can only fight one. Alright. Yeah, so the paydays are going to be 10 times better here in Generation 2, as you can see, 400. So we're getting double the fight plus the coin. Let's go. Every KO ends up equaling 400. So helping us with the money that we just spent so we can go around catching stuff. There's something we got to go catch that too, though. See that? Okay, look at this. Look at this. There is no such thing as a level 25 Pidgeot up to this day. That does not exist. It is impossible. There is no way. I mean, I guess maybe Sword and Shield, maybe if you can catch that Pokemon in that game, right? Maybe. But I doubt, because why would Pidgeot be in there Dynamaxing? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that was a thing. I wouldn't know. I don't know much about the Dynamax stuff. Like, I know the game. But anyways, what I'm saying is, this is not a regular capture. There is nowhere I can go to capture this Pidgeot all these years later. There's another guy in Kanto that has one at level 34, but this is the guy that has it at level 25, and I'm glad we're seeing it right now. Yeah, so we got the level 10 Gyarados, Fisherman Marvin, and then we got the cool trainer right here that has the Pidgeot level 25. Fisherman Marvin is right there by the Lake of Rage with the level 10 Gyarados. This guy right here, the cool trainers, he's got this. So that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. Look, level 25 still gets a quick move off. I think that's pretty cool. If only I could have a level 25 Pidgeot. What? Bro, do you know how cool that would be? Chill. Doesn't even exist though. The level 27 Electabuzz is makes a lot of sense. I mean, just that tells me just must have a good, cool trainer Ryan. Okay, so don't forget it. Fisherman Marvin from Lake of Rage has a level 10 Gyarados. And then cool trainer Ryan has a Pidgeot at level 25. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Glad I fought you. I mean, since we out and about, might as well make that extra chip. Ooh, quick attack. Ooh. Cool trainer. Meryl. I wonder if a trainer has an opportunity of getting a shiny Pokemon depending on your trainer ID. Like that, or it might just be written so that they probably never will. You never know, because I feel like sometimes when you hit them, they have different DVs. Like when you go to the Elite Four, I feel like their Pokemon are not always the same. I feel like their Pokemon are randomized. Okay, so I could have fought that guy. Okay. Okay, I could have fought that guy too. Oh, I see which way it's telling me to go for that. Okay. Okay. Behold the fruits of my labor. Machoke with the flex. Smooth with the payday. Ah. Okay. Ooh, this way. Yeah. Spunky. Oh, we're gonna make some money right here. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, we want to fight these people. Man, the Pidgey out level 25. It's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. But I've always been a fan of stuff like that. And we can also catch a level. We can also catch Eradicate. I think at level 7. Ah, dude, we can catch a Fearow at level 7. Noctowl level 7. Venomoth level 10. Primate level like 15. Weezing level 16. Man, there's a lot of cool Pokemon you can catch at low levels. And I love that. I just love that so much. It also, the reason why it's, like, I love it is because, like, you could trade back. Here goes that last berry tree we need to get. Okay, cool. And I led us all the way here because we need to do this. Oh no, hold on. To work, to work. The super rod. We need the super rod. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what you gonna do? You're gonna grab the super rod or what? But then that means I'd have to go to the Johto region. The Johto. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I can just do that until. Hold on. No, we're fine for right now. This spot is gonna be important. We need to come back here. Okay, there goes Route 46. We were here earlier. Okay, now what? Okay. Okay. So there was something I wanted to try out. How long it was gonna take to hatch this egg. Okay. Okay. We save here. We can get a shiny from here. Okay? So I can start this process. What time is it? Hold on, hold on. Okay, here we go. I grabbed the egg from him in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no! I think the odd egg hatches faster. I have to reset each time I grab the egg. Last time it was a Magby, and we did it normal. So this time we have the 3 times speed, and it didn't take too long. on normal. So I'm thinking on 3 times speed, it shouldn't take too long. I'm keeping track of the time we're going on right now. And then compare it to how slow it would be, because Generation 2 is notorious for having slow egg hatching and friendly. So watch this. This is 3 times speed versus 1. Oh, nah, bro. That's not happening. Nah, we ain't got time for that. Yeah, so Stadium 2 is coming in clutch right now. Big time. Alright, so we've gone about like 2 minutes already. A little over 2 minutes. I mean, if they're like 3-4 minute eggs, that's not bad, you know? We just gotta hatch the egg. I think we'll probably have to. Man, I want a shiny. I'm not gonna lie. I've never gotten a shiny from the odd egg, so yeah, this is probably one of the first things. That's what I'm saying. Like before I go to Kanto, I got a lot of work that I need to do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna unlock another region, and I'm like, I still gotta catch my Johto Pokemon. That way, I brought my Scyther over so I can just get a few metal coats and stuff like that without having to go on the ship, because I don't really need access to the Kanto because of Pokemon Silver. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna have a lot of fun in Crystal and just really focus on the Johto region. It gives me a lot of time to just focus on the Johto and not have to be worried about, oh, I gotta go to the Kanto. It's like, yeah, there's still some captures that are exclusive to Crystal, but for the most part, Silver's got me covered. I'm not really worried about anything. Hatch, hatch, come on. Come on, egg, hatch, hatch. I don't want to check it in the menu because it's wasting time checking the menu. Just one to hatch already. Alright, so we're going on about like close to 4 minutes. Come on, hatch. The best place to use is Fuchsia City. There's a long road that you can use, not the bicycle road, it's the other route. And man, like coming in from route like 13, it's like I think it's route 14 and 15. Okay, how long did that take? About like 4, going on 5 minutes. Shiny, please. Okay, so it's different. Okay, that's good to know. So we reset and we grab another one. And I do not want that. I want either a Magby or a Legend, please. A Pichu. I'll take the Pichu. I do not want an Iggly. No, please do not give me that. No. Oh gosh, no. Oh my gosh, I swear if I get a shiny Pichu, that is gonna be so clutch. Dude, I'm gonna cry on stream. Bro, that's gonna be crazy. The chances of that happening. Man, what? It's because it has to pull from, there's about like 6-7 baby Pokemon that it's pulling from. So the chances of that is eh. And then it also being a shiny is eh. So, but dang, imagine if I did hatch a shiny Pichu. That'd be so much fun. Teach it Thunderbolt. Ooh. Teach it Return. Don't let it evolve. Put a Neverstone on it. Just keep it as a Pichu. Gold has a Pichu on his team, so it would make sense for me to also have one. Go alongside with the Smooth. Alright, so I know this is going to take about 5 minutes. So each egg takes about 5 minutes. We got time. We got time. We can do this. We can do this. Easy, easy. This easy work. 5 minutes for an egg. It ain't that bad. Oh my gosh! But in the newer games, oh man, you can hatch eggs for days. Yeah, so I'm going times 3 speed, so it's probably about like 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes an egg in regular time. And you, believe it or not, it's that bad. It really is. It's really, really bad in Generation 2. Eevee is one of the worst Pokemon to hatch in this game. It is one of the worst Pokemon. Eevee, anything that is rare like that, it's hard to hatch. Especially Eevee. Oh gosh, Eevee. Eevee is the one that sticks out the most to me. I'm like, man, Eevee's hard to hatch. Talking about Eevee, we're here because we also have a Eevee that's right here to the left of us that Bill's going to give us, but I'm going to reset on that. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and pick. I have to pick something. And the egg keeps me moving. And it also gives me a chance for a shiny. The Eevee is just sitting there talking to Bill, resetting, which could get a little boring. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just ride around. See if I can land this shiny Pichu. I'll take a shiny Pichu, shiny Elekid, or a shiny Magby. I'll be happy with either one of those. I mean, a Clefable, a Cleffa wouldn't be too bad, I guess, right? And I guess I'll take an Iggly. Why not? I mean, yeah, I guess I'll take it too. Yeah, all the Pokemon are cool. Why not? If I could just get something shiny, that'd be legit. 5 minutes per egg. So every 5 minutes, we might have a chance to hit a Gen 2 shiny. Elekid, Magby, Pichu, Iggly, Cleffa. What's the last one? Oh, Togepi, I think. I don't know. Oh, the Tyrogue. Tyrogue too. Oh, a shiny Tyrogue, bro. What? That would be legit, dude. Oh man, that'd be so cool. Dang. A shiny Hitmontap? Yeah, baby, shiny Hitmontap. What? Mm-hmm. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds fun. Yeah. Oh, here we go. What is it? Smoochum. Oh yeah, the Smoochum. Okay, so those are the ones. Tyrogue, Smoochum, Pichu, Iggly, Cleffa, Elekid, and Magby. Boom. And these are special because it comes with Dizzy Punch. Very interesting. That's how you get the Pikachu with Dizzy Punch. And then I can get the Pikachu with Surf. No way. Yes. Dude, I cannot believe it. That's how you get it. You get the Dizzy Punch Pikachu from here. No way. Bro, a Dizzy Punch surfing Thunderbolt Pikachu? Dog, get out of my way, bro. That's gotta go into the battle tower. Oh no, I need that. I need a Pichu. This has to be a Pichu now. It has to be a Pichu. My target is Pichu. Yeah, it's gotta be a Pichu now. Yeah. I might just take the Pichu without it being shiny. Yeah, at this point, I'll just take the Pichu. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Pichu. I don't care if it's shiny or not. Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. Yeah, that's the target. Yep, that's the target. I want the Dizzy Punch with the Pikachu. It's fast. It's the fastest out of all the ones, including Magby. Magby's probably runner up. It's probably pretty quick. It's not faster than the Pikachu though. Pikachu's faster. Second evolution. Yeah, Pikachu's gonna be the one for that for the battle time. We gotta get a fresh Pikachu too. I gotta give me a level 5 Pikachu. I can catch one from Viridian Forest and Pokemon Red or Blue. But I think I'd rather get one from Yellow again so that I can have one with the light ball when I trade it over level 5. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait for this Pichu. Yeah, Pichu's gonna be the pick. But dude, that just opens up a lane. Like, man, like so, like if there was any other Pokemon I'd want with this Dizzy Punch, I'd probably be like Hitmontop, maybe a Tyrogue. Yeah, I'd take a Tyrogue with Hitmontop, and then what's the next one? Maybe a Magby and a Legkid. Yeah, and then the Iggly and the dang, all of them can, except for the Smoochum. Nah, they all can take. Man, that's crazy. They all. That's good. Those are good moves. The Dizzy Punch is really good. Too bad I can only get one per playthrough, so I'm not gonna start all over either because I'm working on the Pokedex. But I don't think there's any other way for you to get the Dizzy Punch except for this one way. That you can't really teach it to them, and they don't learn it through breeding. I don't think they learn it through breeding. Okay, so the hunt now, my hunt now is the Pichu. Why Pichu? Oh no, we'll get this Pichu. I'll have it on the team for a very long time. Let it evolve at level 6. Trade it over to Pokemon Yellow. Take it into Pokemon Stadium at level 6 with Frieza and Rathalos. They sweep. Teach the Surf to level 6 Pikachu. Bring it over. Use vitamins. Buff it up to level 10. Sweep the Battle Tower. Let's go, dude. Oh man, it's gonna be good, dude. That's gonna be good. I can't wait. Oh, this is gonna be such a good tool. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the good one. Wait. I can't. Wait, Dizzy Punch. Does that exist in Generation 1? Yes. No. Hold on. Give me a second. Yes! It does exist in Generation 1. Let's go. Haha. Oh, dude, this is gonna be a broken Pikachu. Bro, this is gonna be the level 10 most broken Pikachu I've ever had. This is crazy. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. Alright, Pichu's the one. Dude, if I land a shiny Pichu, bruh. What? Dang, but what if it's something else and it's a shiny? Dude, then I'm gonna start crying. Then, at that point, then I'm gonna just lose it. I'm like, dang, I'm looking for Pichu and then I got a shiny before that. That would suck. Because I'm really trying to get the Dizzy Punch on the Pichu. So at this point, I hope I just see the Pichu. And I don't see a shiny. Because that's gonna just be a tough decision to make. And then I'm gonna have to figure out. I don't think, like I said, I don't think you can pass the Dizzy Punch. That's not a move you can pass. So. Oh! And then either way, the Pokemon would have to be evolved in order to be able to pass it anyway. It needs to be. Okay, here we go. Pichu shiny, please. Please. Pichu shiny. A Legkid. Ooh. Dead boy. Ooh. It's a shiny! Hold on. Hold on. I can't even tell. Can y'all tell? Hold on. Yo, I'm losing it right now. Give me a second. I was just saying I want the shiny Pichu. Let me find out. I'm gonna get a shiny before I get the Pichu, and then what ends up happening? Yeah, why can't that work for like the lottery? Oh, let me find out. I'm gonna buy this new lottery ticket, and I'm gonna win the lottery. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh no. I wouldn't say that because it wouldn't work. I'd have to say, oh, I'm not gonna win it. I'm just gonna buy it anyway, and I'm gonna put a random. No, I don't know. It's just it'd be so. Okay. Anyways, the chances of this happening is it is what it is. But we were looking for the Pichu. Let's see the Dizzy Punch. It has Dizzy Punch. Dang, it's got Quick Attack and the Dizzy Punch. Hold on, let me. It looks. Honestly, I'm really looking for this Pichu, but I need to figure out. I need to do my research on this Dizzy Punch right quick. Hold on. Oh, hold on, I'm reading. No, I'm not liking what I'm reading. Okay, hold on. Let me do a little bit more quick reading. First, what the heck is going on with this elect kid? Why you look like you're not even shiny, man? What's wrong with you? First, we gotta figure that one out. What's wrong with you, bro? You don't look shiny, dude. Wait, I mean, nah. I guess you kind of look shiny. Yeah, because you'd be yellow and you are kinda orange. Dang it! I landed the elect kid. Ah! Okay, hold on. So bad news. Number one, the odd egg is super special because obviously you get a chance to get a shiny, and you pass on the Dizzy Punch. Let me just do some quick stack checking. 95. Dang. Hold on. 95 versus what? 63, 65. 63, 65. Wow. Wow. Ah, believe it or not, the Elect Kid is the better pick. It's faster and stronger. And it has more HP than a Pikachu. That's crazy. I cannot believe that. Just off the base. Just off the base. Hold on, let me look at. No way. It just does. No. Even more defense too and special. But here's the thing: the surf and the light ball. Listen, guys, I'm gonna have to. Okay, as much as this seems cool to have, yeah, as much as this seems cool to have, the smarter pick for me is going to be the Pichu, just because I can evolve it into a Pikachu. It is legal for me to trade it back. It won't make me delete the move Dizzy Punch, and that's what I was worried about. But in this case, we saw a shiny for today's stream. That's what we'll run into. But unfortunately, this is not going to be the target. This is not going to be the best one for us to do. We do not want this. This is not what we want down the line. But I mean, I am glad that we got it. Dang, I hate that I have to do this reset, man. Like, the surf and the light ball, you cannot beat. Pikachu would surf this and KO it every single time. The Dizzy Punch, if they were to go head to head, yes, Elekid, if there were max stats, Elekid will outspeed Pikachu every single time. land the Dizzy Punch, and then it comes down to if Pikachu can pass the confusion. If the confusion lands, and then Pikachu just one stab, he'll stab with the Surf because of Light Ball. Especially at level 10, Pikachu would sweep that easy. That'd be too much damage for Elekid to withstand. But the Dizzy Punch would be a lot of damage, and then the quick attack follow up with the confusion. Man, it's just I'm just seeing how this Elekid could beat the Pikachu that I'm looking for. I'm gonna have to pass upon it. We found a shiny, but I'm gonna pass upon it. I'm not gonna take it with us. I'm happy we saw this. I'm happy that I had a chance to get a shiny Elekid for the first time, but I'm going to reset, and we're not gonna keep this. So I can't believe I'm doing this. This is the first time I'm doing this. I can't believe I just did that. But we're here for a hunt. We're trying to make sure that the battle tower is our end goal. Being shiny doesn't mean that you have the best stats. Remember, that Elekid, because it was shiny, is tied to 10, 10, 10. And the HP, it came down to the attack and the HP too. So it's best to, like I said, it's not always best to have shinies in Generation 2. But at the same time, Elekid was decent. It wasn't a bad Pokemon. It was a decent Pokemon. So, right, but our target, the target now the target for tonight is the Pichu. We need to land Pichu, so that I throw it on the team, and then for the next couple of days, I'll be riding around with them on the team without them leveling up, and then they'll just gather happiness. Or I can show you the Pokemon Stadium 2. There's a feature where you can actually increase their happiness within game. That's like a secret feature. It was slept on, so we can actually use that to help our Pokemon fall in love with us faster, and that information will trade to our cartridge, which is like super cool. So yeah, first of all is get the targets. Pichu is gonna need love. Eevee is gonna need love, so need to get these out of the way. I also have a Blissey that I need to bring over that I caught in Pokemon Yellow, which I nicknamed Safari. She needs to come over, evolve into a Blissey, so that I can have that for the battle tower. Umbreon, we're gonna have an Umbreon at level 26, but that's not gonna be able to join us. That's gonna be with my other Espeon at level 50, possibly. But I am gonna try to get a level 10 Espeon and a level 10 Umbreon. I just have to lay 2 more eggs. And man, those eggs take forever to happen, and then they take forever to hatch. I do need an Umbreon level 10, and I do need an Espeon level 10 for the battle tower. As far as movesets go, I don't know what I'm going to do about the best movesets. I'm just going to try to work with what I can. Use TMs from either red, blue, or yellow to try to make these Pokemon as strong as possible. Body Slam, anything that I could do that could help me. Obviously, Eevee can't learn Psychic in Generation 1, so I'd have to use like Pokemon Silver for my Psychic. And stuff like that just becomes like... the Battle Tower is just so difficult. Like, it requires multiple saves, like, and then you have to transfer your Pokemon. Like, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. I really don't know how they expect all your Pokemon to have like the best moves every single time. But then that's the thing too. Like, they really don't. That's why you're gonna lose. You're getting hit with a flamethrower, an ice beam, and a thunderbolt every single other game, but your level 10 Pokemon in the battle tower, they only have access to like Thunder Shock or a Spark if they got lucky. Maybe a Thunder Wave or a Sand Attack might save you. But they're gonna keep hitting you with the main stab moves because the computer has them and you don't. So, but I've got some ideas for some Pokemon that I can create. Plus, I did some of the in-game trades from Pokemon Yellow, and I did some from Pokemon Red. There's some that we're going to do here from Pokemon Crystal that we're going to bring along. Unfortunately, though, some Pokemon are banned from the level 10 tower. I'm not allowed to bring anything that evolves through Link Trade. But I don't know if items count, so I don't know if I'm allowed to use like a Scizor or a Steelix. So having like a level 10 Steelix and a level 10 Scizor would be cool too. Things like that I need to look into a little bit further. But like I said, I'm going to try to utilize a good team that I can take in. Because the computer is going to be throwing the most craziest stuff that you guys have ever seen, Generation 2 style. You're like, bruh, what? Yeah. Some Gen 2 crazy stuff. So every 5 minutes that heck hatches. So from the moment that I grab it, 5 minutes as soon as we start running, that's when it'll hatch. Like I said, real time would be 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah. This real time. Oh, that's slow. Nah, we ain't got. Look, nah. There we go. Okay, Pichu, 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 Pichu. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pichu, Pichu. Shiny. What? You're gonna, guys. I'm glad I passed up on the Elekid. I can not even barely tell. Look at the defense is different. It's 9 here. The special attack is in 12. The speed, ooh, so the one that I got, it was actually better. It was actually way better. Well, the stats were better on the shiny one. But if I'm just going to be honest, I couldn't even tell the shiny difference. There is no difference. There was no difference there. Okay, so we got an elect hit back that time. That's no good. Alright, 5 minutes. 5 minutes from now, we have our egg. Man, dude. Yeah, the target is Pichu. It has to be. The Pikachu, I was wondering, I seen somebody having a Dizzy Punch Pikachu, and I was like, bro, how did they get that? And I was like, I'm just going to have to figure that out later. And then, boom. Little did I know the answer was in front of me the whole time. It's right here. The only way to get the Dizzy Punch Pikachu is right through here. It's the only way. And it's the only Pokemon actually worth having it. Because of the Light Ball. That's it. The Light Ball is what... Otherwise, it'd probably be Elekid as runner-up. Yeah. The Elekid Shiny is runner-up, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I feel like it's runner-up and then it's Magby. Yeah. Yeah, we literally got the best. We got a shiny Elekid with the Dizzy Punch. And there were pretty good stats on it. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good one. Bro. Now you would think that I should have like a Pokemon with me with all this running around, but I'm resetting, so everything I'm doing like doesn't really matter. So it's like I'm stuck in a point of not continuing because I just keep resetting. So until we get this Pichu, I'm stuck here. That's why I was like, bro, I do not want to do this until I get access to ×3. And we picked up our berries today. Today's Monday. We need to go. Did we pick up Monday's item? No, I need to go pick that up. Okay, yep. Come on, Pichu. We got stuff we gotta do today. Gotta go pick up Monday's item. Yeah, Monday's item is the last item today. And then that'll conclude the 7 items for held items that you want to grab within like your first week of playing the game. It helps just to do it within the first week so you don't lose track. Berries, you can miss a couple of days if you don't grab them. It's fine, but as long as whenever you get back on the game, you just go through all the berries, you grab all the berries in one run. You do that each time you go and look for your berries, you should be good. 2 weeks of that, yeah, you got a good set. If you play every day though, and you just grab the berries and you just do that, like, I'll just get on like for a quick 5 minutes real quick, I just grab the berries and get off. Oh yeah, you'll have a lot of berries. The thing is that there's no way for you to regrow them yourself. You have to go and grab them manually, and you can only get one at a time. Yeah, Gen 2 back in the day is whoo merciless. And so is the battle tower. So man, This Pichu. Mm-mm-mm. I knew I was gonna get a shiny too. I called it. I was like, I'm gonna get a shiny before I get to Pichu. Boom, Elekid. I knew it. I knew it. Man, I called it too. Man, I'm on your case like detective work. How did you know? I don't even. Hey, look out. It'd be like this sometimes. Bruh, I knew that was gonna happen. I just had a feeling. I was like, you're gonna run into a shiny before you see the target. Once I figured out what my target was, I was like, let me find out there's gonna be a set of different plans. Boom, shiny shows up. I was like, Are you trying to hatch an egg? Yes, I am. I'm trying to hatch the egg for a Pichu. And the reason why we're going for Pichu is because once I evolve the Pichu at level 6, it'll evolve into a Pikachu. For example. Ah! Elekid, what are you doing? This is your 3rd time here, my boy. It's not shiny. It's just RNG. We're getting bad RNG right now. I'd prefer it if it was a different Pokemon, but we're getting a Elekid right now. It's not stuck on it. It's not stuck permanently. There's nothing that I've done differently. We're just getting really bad RNG. So, yeah, currently, like I was saying, so the reason why I'm looking for the Pichu... So, earlier right now, we pulled a shiny Elekid. That's the 2nd best Pokemon you would want the Dizzy Punch on. In my opinion, honestly, the Elekid is basically runner-up, honorable mention, because Elekid outspeeds and has better attack, defense, everything. All the stats are better on Elekid than Pikachu, believe it or not. So, Elekid is actually honorable mention. But the reason why Pichu is more important is because Pikachu gets access to the Light Ball in Generation 2. So, if we can hatch this Pichu, get it with the Dizzy Punch, because the Dizzy Punch is not, you cannot breed it. You cannot pass it down. The only way to get the Dizzy Punch is through this one interaction where the old man gives us the odd egg. And this is the only time we can get it on any one of the pool of the Pokemon that we hatch from here, which is Smoochum, Elekid, Magby, Iggly, Cleffa, Pichu, and Tyrogue. All those Pokemon that I just named right there, they all have a chance of coming with the move Dizzy Punch. But the one we want is Pichu. Because like I said, we can evolve it at level 6. It evolves into Pikachu. I trade it back to Pokemon Yellow. Use Pokemon Yellow for Pokemon Stadium. Teach the level 6 Pikachu Surf. Bring it over. Give it the vitamins. Take it to the Battle Tower at level 10. Sweep. And then I'll be good. I'll be secured because I have a good normal type move, which can confuse if I find myself fighting against an electric type. I have the Surf to fight against the ground type with the Light Ball, and then I got the Thunderbolt, which is with the Light Ball is going to take anything out if I have a problem. And then I could probably just like throw Protect on it just in case for like a Solar Beam or a Dig or something like that. So yeah, this level 10 Pikachu is going to be pretty interesting. First, I have to get this Pichu though. I got to build it. I'm trying to build it. I've never done it before, so I'm going to do that. We got all 16 badges already. Okay, so what I did for my so we just completed, so I just unlocked the ×3 feature. This is what you're seeing right here, right? So I just unlocked it because I beat the Elite Four for Pokemon Crystal. On my Pokemon Silver, which I'm using like with the game right now, because I just used Silver like in the beginning of stream. I traded over my Scyther from Silver into Crystal so that I can use it because it has Thief. So I just used Silver during the live stream, right? So Silver is my help. So I have all the badges in Silver. Anything I need from the Kanto, I can get. No worries. You don't even have to worry about that. So my main focus is staying in the Johto. Why though? Because there's so much work like hatching these eggs, getting the Eevee from Bill over here, resetting for the Oh man, there's so much that I have to do. I also have to go to Kanto. I have to go catch the Snorlax so that I can get access to the Diglett Cave. There's a lot that I have to do. But I'm like, if I can just get the resets out of the way, we're good. Which is this. This is why I'm like, let me do the resets. Let me get this Pichu. Let me get the Pichu out of the way. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but that Elekid didn't really look shiny to me. You can go back on stream and you can look at it. It did not look shiny. I'm gonna have to tag that. I'll drop a tag in today's live stream for our first shiny. It was my first shiny and crystal that I've had in like forever, so yeah, I won't forget that. And plus, I'll never forget that shiny now because I said, watch me get a shiny before I get the Pichu. Boom. Yeah, I'll never forget that one. I literally said it, so. Nah, we're not doing normal speed. So we just need a Pichu. And when this Pikachu evolves into level 6, I cannot pass Dizzy Punch. It is not, you just can't do it. It's 5 minutes of egg, so it's not too bad. Okay, come on, Pichu, please. Shiny. I'm so happy. Pichu. Tyrogue! Our first time seeing Tyrogue. Okay, so we've got a Tyrogue now. Okay. And, ooh, HP is not good on this. You want that HCB to be 20. And the attack, you want all of it to be 10. But that's hard to get. Because his stats are always supposed to stay right next to each other. They're not supposed to, like, change off if you want it to be a Hitmontop. Which is pretty difficult to do sometimes if you don't know how to do that. Your EVs. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I needed water? Sheesh. Oh man. Okay, so we reset. Okay, so we found Tyrogue. I was like, man, 3 leg hits in a row? Okay. Alright, so we've seen a good amount of Pokemon already. But not the one we're looking for. And we found a shiny. But not the one we're looking for. Oh man, I'm gonna be tossing and turning all night if I don't get this Pichu. Oh. Oh, I'm on my case. Oh. Oh, dude, if I don't leave with a shiny Pichu, it doesn't have to be shiny. I better get this Pichu. That's all I know. I gave up a shiny Eleki, which is an honorable, runner up for the Dizzy Punch. I saw the attack, it was 12 too. I was like, this is good Eleki. 15 with the speed. Come on. 5 minutes. Each egg.
Sorta. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's so much time. 4 minutes and some change. I could not imagine doing this on the Game Boy Color, trying to have some like I was doing that. I just can't do that no more. Is what I'm saying. I just can't. I can't do it. I just can't play like that. My games are plugged up to the transfer pack. I can't play on the Game Boy Color anymore. There's no point for me. It'll be holding me back. I'm gonna do a Pokemon Blue speed run real quick. Maybe this Wednesday or Thursday. It's gonna be really fast. I'm gonna go from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. And the real reason we're going through real quick, just so we can go grab Mew. I want to do that on live stream. So it's gonna be a fast stream. We're gonna ×3 it too. Okay. Pichu, Pichu. Please. Ah! Trying to go fast. It's the fastest we can go. Come on, Pichu. You're the only one we haven't seen. Oh, well, the Cleffa, too. We've seen everybody else but the Pichu and the Cleffa. Dude, a shiny Pikachu, please. Dude, that'd be so cool. Dude, dang it. Shiny Pichu? Dang. The chances of pulling the Pichu and then the chances of it being shiny, that's not really easy. Dang it. It wouldn't be such a problem if the Dizzy Punch wasn't such an exclusive move. Like, dang. But it is. It's a super exclusive move for Pokemon Crystal Pokemon players. The Dizzy Punch would be a flex from the Pikachu. Like, whoa, where'd you get that from? Ha! Pokemon Crystal, baby. Yo! Yeah, I'm trying to get me one of those. I need that. Yeah, I need that on my team. 1000%. I need that on my team. Absolutely, I need that on my team. There's no way. Pikachu with the Surf. Thunderbolt. Dizzy Punch with the Protect. Psh. Maybe a Thunder Wave, just in case. Protect is good too, though. Yeah, Protect is good. Yep. Yeah, but Thunder Wave is good too. I'm gonna have to think about that. I think I'd probably go for a Tech because we're gonna be in the Battle Tower. Come on, Pichu, please. You're the one. You're the one. Come on, Pichu, please, 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 please. You're the one. You're the one. Shiny Pichu would be amazing. Cleffa. Okay. Okay, so we've seen every Pichu's the only one. That's it. This one's got the best stats so far. A lot of HP. Well, it's expected. You guys have. Okay, well, the last one. All we have to do is find the Pichu. All we have to do is find the Pichu. That's it. You're the last one, Pichu. Come on. We've seen them all. Found a shiny. The last one. Come on, Pichu. Let's go. Like I said, 5 minutes from the moment that I grab the egg, we'll know our answer every single time. Gosh. I mean, at least I landed a shiny. I can't be, you can't be greedy. It's like, oh, look, a shiny. Well, unfortunately, it's not the one we're looking for, but that's fun. That's still fun to experience. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to soft reset for the Snorlax too. That's why I was like, man, the Kanto's gonna take me. I can speed. The thing is about the Kanto is that I don't really need the badges from the Kanto. I just need the access to the full map, which I can do in like less than 5-10 minutes. You just have the longest part about getting access to the Kanto is just going onto the ship. Once you're done fighting everybody on the ship, you get your metal coat. You go into Vermilion City. From Vermilion City, you have to go to Cerulean City, and then like you got to make your way back because you can't use the Poke Flute right then and there at the Pokemon Tower. So you gotta run around a little bit first before you get access to certain locations on the map. But I do know that Snorlax is one of the Pokemon that are in your way before you get access to like all the way to Pewter City and Pallet Town. Yeah, good thing I have Silver. That's all. A lot of cool Pokemon over there right now too. What are you doing? Hey, what's up, Dark Knight? Thanks for stopping by. We're looking for a Pichu in Generation 2 Pokemon Crystal. In the daycare, the elderly man, when you first talk to them, they give you an odd egg. Apparently, this odd egg comes with an exclusive move that is not teachable, and you cannot breed the move down the line. You can only get it during this egg. And there's 7 Pokemon that it can be. We're looking for Pichu. The reason why we're looking for Pichu is because if I evolve the Pichu into Pikachu at level 6, I can trade it over to Pokemon Stadium with the Dizzy Punch because Dizzy Punch does exist in Generation 1. I'll be able to get that level 6 Pikachu, teach it Surf because of Pokemon Stadium 1, trade it back to Crystal, and then use it for the Battle Tower. Earlier, we got lucky and we found a shiny Elekid, but unfortunately, that's not the target. Our target doesn't necessarily need to be shiny or not. We just need to make sure that it's Pichu. We've seen all the other Pokemon already in the pool of Pokemon except for Pichu. Pichu's just the last one. It wasn't until I figured out, I was like, wait a minute. Pichu's going to be the one I need. So if I wasn't paying attention to the Dizzy Punch with the Surf combo, I was like, I could have made a mistake. So I'm actually glad I'm going to go for the Pichu. But again, the runner-up, the honorable mention, is the shiny Elekid. That was the next to best thing we could have got, honestly. Like, I'm not even going to lie. We don't want this. Yeah, I am not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be 1000% honest. If there was any luck that procced tonight, it was the shiny Elekid that we got that I had to walk away from. So it sucks that I had to do that, but sacrifice had to be made. So, like I said, 5 minutes from the egg, for the moment that I grab the egg, we'll know what it is. Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, man, the combination with Pikachu, like, man, a Surf. I could use Landorus. Not, it's the Gilgar. But I was like, man, I can use that Pikachu with the Gilgar. And then I can run the Baton Pass with the Farfetch. I can really do some crazy stuff with this Pichu. First, I have to get it. It doesn't really necessarily... I just need to get the Pichu. That's really what needs to happen. That's the hardest thing right now. Is landing the Pichu. I could be wrong, but in my opinion, like I said, the best Pokemon for this is going to be Pikachu, and then Elekid, and then Magby, and then everybody else. Everybody else you'd have to pick. But in my honest opinion, I'll say Pichu is the best Pokemon to get with this Dizzy Punch because of the Pokemon Stadium Surf situation combo. But if you don't have access, then I'd say the shiny Elekid would be the #1 pick because it's got better stats than the Pikachu. Yeah, so. Yeah, for sure. Pichu #1 because of Stadium. Elekid basically #1 because better stats, and then Magby is the runner-up out of those two. The Electric type are just leading; they got it going on. I forgot what the chances are for you to get confused with the Dizzy Punch. I don't know if it's like 15 or 30%. But either way, it's gonna be good. Come on now. Pichu, you're the last one, bro. Don't do this, dude. Don't do this. This needs to happen on stream. Come on, Pichu. Stop playing. Let's go. We gotta go pick up Eevee. Alright, come on. We gotta go. Let's go. Come on. Dude, I promise. I'm not even gonna say it. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. You know what I am gonna say? The next one, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Just whatever. Never mind. I'm not even saying anything. We're just gonna see what happens. How about that? How about that? Why not does not exist in this game. I can't make an egg of the Wobbuffet. It's in the 3rd generation. We did not need the why not. They made that Pokemon for no reason. Literally named it why not. We got a Wobbuffet. Why not just make another Pokemon? What are we gonna name it? Why not? Okay. Pichu. Where are you? The legendary. I know. I was like, you know what? Let me find out. We've seen everything else except for the Pichu. As soon as we get the Pichu, it's GG. As soon as we get the Pichu, it's like, oh, Battle Tower, that's the beginning. That's gonna be a star. The level 10 Pikachu with the Surf. I just have to get the Pichu. Come on, Pichu, please. You don't have to be shiny. You just gotta be a Pichu. Ah! She's like, what about me? Forget you. Ugh. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Let's go. Fire Red coming out here in the next couple of days. Be expecting to see some of that too. Gonna show you how to properly play Fire Red in 2026. How to properly make sure that your starters are EV trained the right way so you don't mess them up so that you can use them. The thing about Generation 3 is that it's not really worth getting your Pokemon to level 100. I just stop at level 50. I try to make sure that I just stop my Pokemon at level 50. I don't go higher than level 50. That way I can just use them in the Battle Tower. So I'm also going to show you how to EV train Pokemon too. I'm going to do a lot on Friday. Friday's going to be a busy day. So hope to see y'all. Play some Pokemon Fire Red. Man, it'd be nice. I need to link up with some people and try to see about getting all the starters early. I'd like to make that happen quick. I don't mind starting all over for somebody real quick. I'm like, here, let me just start all over real quick. I'll give you all the starters, and then I'll start all over like 3 more times, and then you just send me back my starters. Okay, that'll work. Because I know if I trade with someone, that person's gonna need 2 more starters, so that's 2 more resets for me, and then I'm gonna need 2 starters myself, plus my save, so it's about 5 save files. 2 more for the starters, and then the 5th for me. Yeah, that's a lot of resaves. Because I don't think Pokemon, they're not going to let you grab Kanto Pokemon and put it in the Fire Red. They're not going to let you do that. It's going to be, you can only take out, you cannot put in, which makes sense. Why would you be able to put, new Pokemon into Fire Red? That makes no sense. So, and I wouldn't expect it to, because it's not a thing. It never was, and why should it be? So I know that they're gonna want us to locally trade with each other. So I need to start linking up and try to see if I can get these starters. I am going to want all the starters. Yeah. That shiny Elekid did not look shiny, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest. It did not look shiny. I cannot believe that. I was like, is this really shiny? Elekid was our first shiny Pokemon for this playthrough. You will be remembered. Thank you for showing up. I like that. That's cool. But we're looking for the main star of the show. Pichu. Come on, baby. Please. Ah! The other one. They're like, what about me? No, not the Iggly or the Cleffa, not the Elekid, not the Magby, not the Tyrogue, not the Smoochum, the Pichu. Where's the Pichu? We'll land it. It's just gonna take a while. Yeah, I absolutely need this. There is no question. There is no replacing this electric type Pokemon for the electric slot. I mean, I could put a Jolteon, but nah, it doesn't have water type moves. This Pikachu wins flawlessly. Yeah. This Pikachu is going to be the strongest level 10 Pikachu I've ever had. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be the best Pikachu I've ever had. I need this. I absolutely need this in my life. That's what they ask. That's what they ask sugar free. That's what they ask sugar free. He said, "Hey," he said, "What's up, pimpin'?" He said, "Man, if she's standing outside, does that make her outstanding?" He didn't even know what to say. He said, "Well, had that he was flabbergasted." I was like, "Dang, pimp down." That's pretty funny. Hey, if she's standing outside, does that make her outstanding? So stupid. That is hilarious. I was like, hey, that's a good one. It's actually a good one. Man, I don't know nothing about no sugar free, bro. This man said, "Now I ain't finna go now, Nick." He said, "Now I ain't finna go." How did he say? He said no. "Now I ain't finna break now, fingernail going oops upside your head." I was like, bro, this man is crazy. I can't win. I can't win. Sugar's wild, bro. Sugar's wild, bro. He's crazy. Yeah, pimping. That's pimping right there. That is hilarious. What's funny is that he didn't know what to say at that very moment because he was like, "What? Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. I know exactly what you're talking about." It's I ain't finna break now fingernail. That's what he says. Yeah. That's what he said. That man crazy. He said going oops upside your head. I was like, nah, bro, chill. Chill out, bro. And that's real. And that's real. And he's gonna be on his way. You know what I mean? Yeah, sugar's wild. Sugar's wild. Yeah, it's I ain't finna break. Yeah. I ain't finna break now fingernail going oops upside your head. That's something like that. Yeah, that's classic, dude. Yeah, a lot of the artists from back in the day getting some recognition now, so that's pretty cool. Man, some of these clips that I be seeing on some of them be wild, y'all. I'm like, bro. I be laughing. I was watching some stand up today. Oh gosh. Ah man, I love watching stand up. Stand up's always fun to watch. Gosh, man. Yeah, it's always good to have a sense of through the hardest of times, you know? Pichu, please. We found the Elekid. No way we found a shiny, but we didn't find the Pichu. I am just not willing to accept that. I am not willing to accept that, no. I will not accept that. We found the shiny, but we didn't find the Pichu. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Well, it ain't over yet. I'm still looking for this thing. I'm not gonna change my target. I already picked the target. It's Pichu. That's the target. There's no going back. Okay, Pichu, you're the one. Let's go. Well, Tyrogue isn't a bad Pokemon. Let's look at the stats. 18, 18, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. No, it's not what we're looking for. What if I put... Well, Smooth's already in front. Give us a Pichu. Don't you see my Pikachu? We need a Pichu. Okay, this one's the Pichu. This one's it. This one's the legendary. Dizzy Punch, Pikachu, Surf, Thunderbolt, Protect, Thunder Wave. Hit you with a Payday, Body Slam 2. Ooh. I could if I really want to. But I don't need it. I'd rather take a Dizzy Punch. Pikachu can also learn Thunder Punch. But we don't need that. The T-Bolt is better. Man, I cannot. Now I just can't. I can't wait. Now I'm just thinking the possibilities of what I'm gonna. This Pichu is gonna. This is the beginning. This is the beginning to the team. Pichu, you're the piece. You're the first part of the puzzle right here. Pichu. Once we get her, boom. Stage one. Phase one is beginning. Building my team for level 10. It begins now. Oh, dude, yeah, this Pikachu has to be with us. Yeah, this has to. I just keep thinking about it. Now I need this. I'm thinking how I'm going to make this happen, and it's gonna work because I know it will. I could just see this Pikachu just tearing it up, dude. I could see this happening. The Dizzy Punch for the coverage. Yep. You know what would have been crazy if they would have made if you used the protect against the hyper beam and then the hyper beam hit the protect and then they would always have to recharge after that hyper beam if they missed it or if they missed it or if they hit the protect, which would be like, man, that's a super charge, right? That's gotta suck. Because if you hit the protect, they don't have to recharge. I think if they miss, they might have to though. It's so, and then you know what? It doesn't even make it better for me because I'm going from Generation 1 to Generation 2 to Generation 3, and things are about to change here this Friday. We're jumping into Generation 3 just to see what's going on in Fire Red / Leaf Green. It's gonna be a good time. Oh, we get abilities now? Blaze, Torrent, Overgrow. Oh man, we got abilities now. We got Compound Ice. I will say this, get this. So a lot of people don't know this, but Fire Red and Leaf Green, yes, it did introduce your Pokemon abilities like Blaze, Torrent, and Overgrow for your starters. But here's the thing: um, the abilities like Compound Eyes and Intimidate that also had out like open world effects. They don't happen until Pokemon Emerald. They were like all bugged out. So like from Leaf Green from Ruby Sapphire, Leaf Green, and Fire Red, all the wild Pokemon, um, they can hold they can hold items and stuff. Uh, but they're like in order to increase like with something like Compound Eyes, like a Butterfree, to increase its chances of them having held items, it doesn't work. Stuff like Static doesn't work for pulling in electric types. Magnet pool doesn't work for the steel types, things of that nature. Sturdy does not work with the one hit KO in Generation 3. It's not until later that was fixed. I think that wasn't fixed until like Generation 5, actually. I say they should go back to being able to increase all the Pokemon stats fully. I don't like that you can only cap out 252 on the attack and 252 on the speed. No, I want 252 on everything. A Smoochum. There goes that Dizzy Punch. Yeah, I think I'd rather prefer to have 252 on everything. Like for example, let's say I had a no, see, like on a Pikachu, I would want 252 on everything: HP, attack, special attack, defense, special defense, speed. Because Pikachu can use both physical and special attack moves. But for something that just doesn't have any special, I mean, like for an Alakazam, I would want my Alakazam to have 252 HP, 252 defense, 252 special defense, a special attack, and 252 speed. The attack, I don't care about. It's just too bad that they removed that. Like, it was so. I think it was like so much better because it made fights last longer because your Pokemon were so strong. So like fighting in Generation 1 and 2, like fights are just longer overall. And now it's all about like hazards and protects and setups and stuff. It's just no longer a psychic versus a fire blast versus a thunderbolt. It's head on collision. Nah, it's not like that anymore. Back then it was, but now it's not. It was simple. Now the Pokemon has changed. Now we're Dynamaxing and Mega Evolving while Dynamaxing. Yeah, the good stuff. We might even crystallization a little bit just to change up the typings. That's crazy. How far Pokemon has come along. I would not have thought that all these years later that I could have a ground type Pikachu. You know? I would have never thought that back in the day. Imagine somebody talking like that on the playground. You know what I mean? Hey, later, believe me or not, but Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Pikachu, they're gonna get a crystal on their head and they can change typings. I would have been like, whatever, man. You don't know what you're talking about. That sounds dumb. Mark my words, Rico. One day it will happen. Boom. Scarlet and Violet. Oh no, man! What the? Man, what the what, man? What the what? But it's okay though. I would have never. I promise. I would have never. I would have never, man. I would have never. I was looking up how to get Celebi. It's impossible. The answer didn't change. I'm like, is there a way? No. I'm like, okay. Well, dang. The only way that I can get my Celebi. I can get it from my Pokemon Crystal and my 3DS. And you know what? You know what I noticed? All these people recently, they're getting upset about, like, I see a lot of people getting upset about the Fire Red Leaf Green situation with it being 1999. This is hilarious. I just want to point something out really quick because it's really, really hilarious. When Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal were being sold on the 3DS, everybody did the exact same thing. They were complaining. It was like $9.99. They said that it should have been cheaper, and I was like, okay, I do remember that. Fast forward to now. If you have those 3DS, if you have a 3DS with all those games, Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, that's an expensive 3DS just with those games alone because you downloaded them from your eShop. So that makes that 3DS valuable in itself because you have all the Pokemon games in it. So I just think it's funny that, you know, you got people now saying that, oh, well, Fire Red Leaf Green, it's $19.99, it's too expensive, I'll just ROM it or something like that. And I'm like, well, here's the thing though, like, you're gonna end up, it's gonna be the same 3DS situation. You're gonna end up wishing that you bought it for your Nintendo Switch, and then they're gonna remove it from the store, and then it's not gonna be there no more. And then, like I said, it's gonna be the same thing with the 3DS situation. Man, I should have bought all the Pokemon games for my 3DS when they were selling them in the eShop. But half the people were complaining about them and they didn't buy them. And then when they're releasing Fire Red Leaf Green right now, they're like talking. People are like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it." I'm like, bro, you don't have to buy it. You know what I mean? But I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I wouldn't want anybody to sit there and pay $120 for Fire Red. That's not fair. That's just exploiting your wallet. I don't understand why so many people are on the fence about it neither. I'm like, guys, you got people saying, "Oh, it's a small game, it's a port." I'm like, guys, shut up. You're gonna end up crying about it if you don't buy it now. Like, go get a 3DS with all the Pokemon games on it. That's not homebrewed. Yeah, see how much that costs. Okay, now if you want to do the same thing for your Nintendo Switch, if you're gonna buy them, if you're gonna buy the GBA titles, buy the GBA titles. Just know that your Nintendo Switch might be end up like worth some value later if you have all the GBA titles on there and they're not like downloaded through a ROM. But see, people, I'm seeing that people just like to homebrew their Switches and stuff. I'm not cool. I don't like doing stuff like that. I don't like doing. I'm not cool with that. Downloading files from nowhere, putting it into my computer, and hoping that everything's gonna work on the 3DS properly. Nah, I'm good. You can miss me with all that. I'm not gonna be downloading nothing like that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Pop it into my Switch so I can homebrew it, change the device. Hey, listen, they didn't make it like that for a reason. And if you have to sit there and do that to that device, that tells me it's time for another device. You get what I'm saying? Or at least go back to the past and look for the device you're looking for. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like a 3DS is nice. PSPs are still good, you know. Shoot, if that's not doing it for you, I mean, you can go get you a DS, a Nintendo DS, something, man. I don't know. I don't like to emulate too much. I don't like doing it at all, really. If I'm just gonna be 1000%, I don't really like it. If I can own the game and it's mine, it's mine. Even though I know with the situation with the Fire Red and the Leaf Green, if I'm just gonna be honest, I know what they're doing. They're just selling you. It's just the license of it. So you're buying Fire Red and Leaf Green, but are you really buying it? And the answer is no. You're not really buying it. If you want my real answer. But hey, guess what? You get to play it, and it gets to connect to all your other games. It's just as good. It's the next best thing, right? It's the next best thing. I'm sorry you cannot get a physical cartridge. They're pretty expensive. I'm not saying you cannot get one, but why would you spend $120? Fire Red costs $120. Then you have to go get a Game Boy Advance, right? So let's just say the Game Boy Advance is 80, and then the Fire Red is 120. That's $200. $200 just to play Fire Red, bro. Buy a Nintendo Switch and go buy Fire Red off the eShop. Save yourself a lot of money. Because if you go buy a Game Boy Advance and you go buy the Fire Red, well, guess what? You won't be able to trade with nobody. So now you gotta go get a link cable. You gotta get another Game Boy Advance. You gotta get another Leaf Green. Bro, you're already up 506. Chill. Just do it on the Switch. But people are not thinking like that. They want to just be like, oh, I can't believe it's 1999. Bro, when it first came out, the game was like $39.99. What are people complaining about? Like, you don't have to go to the store and pick it up. You can download it from your house. People tripping. People low key tripping. Like, I'm like, bro, it's like the easiest delivery. The only thing where I give my true honest opinion is, yeah, that's not the real game. It's not, because it's not physical. It's not physical. That's the only downside to it. So I'd be paying $20 for something that's not real. In other words, right? It's the digital download. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. If you want to enjoy it, you could do it that way, or you could break the law and do what you gonna do. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But I ain't gonna be downloading no files into my computer hoping that it's Fire Red. I'll tell you that. I'm just gonna get it from the source, even though they're paying. Right? Like I said, the game used to cost $39.99. I see a price tag for $19.99. That's an easy purchase for me. It's a no-brainer because I know that the 1999 Fire Red and Leaf Green, those games are replayable. They have the V Seeker. You can continue to play those games over and over and over again. There's also like a trainer tower in there too. You can go in. You can go through it multiple times. I think you only get one item once, but you can't go in there multiple times. It's based off of the highest Pokemon that you have in your game in general. So you want to make sure that all your Pokemon are at the same level when you go into that tower. But it's not like the battle tower. It's just like a trainer tower. It's different. Magby! We haven't seen you yet. It's a girl. Oh man, we're landing everything else except for the Pichu. We've officially seen everything today except for the target that I'm looking for. This is a hunt. The hunt has started. Okay, so the hunt has started. Okay, that's what this means. Okay, what have I got myself into? It's the battle tower. It's the battle tower. I'm telling you right now, it's the battle tower. I'm gonna do this though. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna build the team. We're doing this live. I'm gonna build this team, and we will defeat the battle tower. Yeah, I'm excited for Fire Red regardless. I'm just upset that people are they shouldn't be that way about the game. It's like, guys, it's 1999. It used to cost $39.99. You don't have to drive to go get it. You can download it to your eShop. Once Pokemon Day announcement is over, you can download it. You can start playing. You guys can start trading. I am gonna say though there are some. I know it's just a port though, so there isn't. It's not to say that there isn't some things that I don't like about it, but it's just like it is a Game Boy Advance game. How much do I want them to do with it? Because they're not gonna be able to make millions of dollars off of that. It's an old game. Um, why would they like make a server for it, live service where we could start trading Pokemon online with each other in the Union Room? That would have been cool though, man. It like missed opportunities, but it's fine because I guess they're just working on other stuff. I don't know. I don't really have big hopes for winning waves. I'm more focused on their like, because it's the 30th year anniversary. I'm more focused on, their re-releases and anything that will be mentioned that way. So you can guarantee yourself that if I see anything that is from the past that is getting some love, you can guarantee I'm probably gonna like it. You can just guarantee yourself that. If it has anything to do with the Unova region, oh my gosh, bro, I'm losing it. I don't know. I don't know what they'll say. I don't know what to do. Dang, there's no telling. Yeah, but like as far as their new games, I'm not concerned about. I'm not concerned about their Poke whatever Ditto running around situation. I don't care about that game. I don't care about their Pokemon puzzle games. Their what they got. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about the MOBAs. I don't care about none of that stuff. I'm just like, what are you doing with the games? Not the mobile games. I know, no. Not the Pokemon Sleep, not the Pokemon Go. No, I don't care about none of that. Get that out of my face. I ain't got time for that. It's a waste of 5 minutes of my life. I don't care about that. I want to care about the games. What are you releasing? What's being scheduled? What do we got? Every month, you giving me a different version of the game? No? All right, what do you got? Pokemon Tekken Tournament 2 or something? What do you got? What are we doing here? Talk something. Bring something back. A Pokemon tournament? Dang, that'd be nice. Pokemon tournament 2? Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd actually be fun. That's a good one. Yeah, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Bro, that would be crazy. Pokemon tournament 2. What? DX. Oh! Just because. Let's go! I'm just being stupid. I don't know. Man, I doubt though they'll do like Pokemon Legacy Collection or something like that, where they have red, blue, and yellow on a cartridge. Oh, dude, that's. I mean, I just got done playing them, but that's an instant purchase. I'm sorry, that's going up. Yeah, I'm like, I own them, but if they ever gave a Nintendo physical cartridge where all the games were one, bro, that is a no-brainer. That's like a yo, you need to buy that, so everybody can stop buying from these retro stores that are charging $300, $400. Get out of here, man. Y'all lame, bro. Y'all lame. I remember those games used to be tops $50. The good times. Now we charging people $300 for Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, I remember the good times. The good times. Oh man, bro. Now trying to buy something, man. It's crazy. Crazy. Pichu, please, you have to be the one. You're the chosen one. Come on, Pichu, you're the one, dude. You're gonna be the one that holds this team together. Ah! I'm not giving up. Look, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm not giving up. Dang it. Dang it. time is it? Okay, wait. Because we're doing this. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I almost forgot. We need to grab our Monday item. So I'm gonna hatch this egg. This is gonna be. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna hatch this real quick, and we have to go grab our Monday item. I totally forgot. So I hatch this, and then I go grab the item. I reset and I go grab the item. If this is a Pichu, we walk away with the winnings. If it isn't, I reset and I go grab our Monday item. Come back, save outside, grab the egg. I feel like this is gonna be a long night. Dang it, man. Or Pichu can be the one right next up, and we could finish it here and go grab Monday's item and have a good time. Or start working on the Eevee. But I'm gonna start working on my level 10s first, so I'm gonna skip the Eevee. This Pichu has become a main priority at this point. This is gonna be an essential tool. Wait a minute. That means I could have a Raichu. Level 10. No way. Yes, bro. But the light ball won't work. Okay. Now I'll keep it as a Pikachu. Test things out. And if I must, I'll evolve it. But I don't think I'll have to. That's a last resort. Just gotta get the Pichu. That's it. Yeah, it's gonna be a long night. Yep. Yep. It's gonna be a long one. Nah. We gonna get it. Imagine going at this speed. Bruh. Nah, dude. Impossible. Oh no, bro. Nah. That's the normal speed. That's if I was playing on Game Boy Color right now on my SP with the batteries, like, or if I was just playing with the SP, it just if I charged up. Oh, dude, you'd be moving so slow. I'm like, nah, dude, just get on the S64. Transfer pack that thing up, get going. Come on, baby. Pichu, please. You're the one. You're the chosen one. You will destroy all opponents that oppose you. You are the force to be reckoned with. I just gotta evolve it. So the grind here is get the Pichu. Then it's like, well, what do you do next? After I get the Pichu, I gotta run around for hours. How many hours? I don't even know. Maybe like a few, so that it can fall in love with me. And then level it up one time, and then that's where everything begins. That's when I can actually start building on this. But again, I cannot do this unless I have the Pichu. Come on, Pichu, come on. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes is our egg. We've seen all the Pokemon. Literally, every Magby, Tyro, Smoochum, Cleffa, Iggly. Everyone except for Pichu. Smoochum. Even Smoochum in there. Come on now. Smoochum, baby. Ideally, if we were on Crystal, I think you'd want the Magby egg though, because Magmar isn't obtainable in this game. I don't think you can capture it. So you'd want the Magmar possibly, or the Elekid. Okay, come on, Pichu. Come on, baby. Come on. Please. Ah, Magby. That's okay. You're a good Pokemon. Ah. Okay. Wait, it's Monday. Let's go get our item. Hold on. Pause. Before we keep doing this, we have to prioritize this. Hold on. We absolutely need this. Let's go. Okay, 40. Oops. Okay. Over here. Right here, right here. Is this her? Okay, it's Monica. For Mondays. We found her. Oh! Oh, let me put some stuff up. Sorry. Be right back. Okay. Okay, we get the sharp beak from Monica. And that concludes all the items that you get from the Johto region Monday through Monday through Sunday. We have all of them. There you go. This is usually how I keep the bag. EXP share with the smoke ball just in case I gotta run away, just in case I'm training something. This usually stays on Pikachu when I switch out the Amulet Cone. Sharp Beak for my flying type, for my fighting, Black Belt for the fighting, Mystic Water for the water, Poison for my poison, Spell for the ghost, Electric, Everstone so I don't evolve when I'm outside if I'm training something. The last 3 spots usually end up being something like this. For the heals, the revives, and for the field I run around. Okay, so we still have more items that we need to grab as far as like Thief. But I needed to make sure that I grab that first. So let's go back to our location. Position ourselves. Get back to work. Okay, 5 minutes. Hey, Gabby. My favorite Pokemon. I feel that's such a difficult question to answer because I love them all so dearly. I have a lot of favorites. Um, I wouldn't mind having an Abra with me. I'd love to have an Abra. And a Lucario. And a Charizard. Maybe even a Pikachu. I mean, I'm not trying to bring in the OPs or nothing, but, you know, maybe a Mewtwo or something like that. A Deoxys, maybe. I don't know. I'm not trying to break the rules here, but while we're at it, I'll just call up Arceus one time and handle business. But I'll suffice for a Pichu if I can get that right now. We're looking for Pichu right now, so Pichu for the win, man. I know she's gonna be so strong. He or she is gonna be so strong, but we need them. We need them on our team. They're gonna be so worth it. This time that I'm spending right now is gonna be worth it. It's gonna be one of the best Pikachus I've had, especially low-level Pikachus. One of the best low-level Pikachus I've ever had. The only way I can get this Dizzy Punch, though, is if this egg hatches into a Pichu. It has to be a Pichu, though. Has to be. I'm like barely missing missing that opening window for it to be the Pichu. Dang, I've seen everyone else except for the Pichu. It's like making me feel like it's not even in the pool. It is. It's in there. It's just the last one. It's just the rarest one. Like Magby was. We didn't see Magby until later. Just same thing. Just rare. Just a rare Pokemon. Piplup is fun too. I love Piplup. Mudkip is fun. I love Mudkip. Teddy Ursa's awesome. Yeah, I got tons of favorites. If I needed help though, if my life was on the line, I'd have to bring I'd bring a mean team. If my life was on the line, and there was like an evil force that we were battling, I'd have to bring the meanest team ever. No holding back. First, I'm bringing Dialga. I'm gonna try to mess up this battle with some time and space situation. Like, well, he's gonna control the time. So first off, I'm bringing Dialga so I can make sure this fight works in my favor. If Dialga fails me, I'm bringing out Giratina. Yeah, take it to the distortion real quick. It's not gonna go down like that. Then if Giratina falls, I'm sending out Mewtwo. No, why is it everything else except for Pichu? Mewtwo falls. My last one is I'm gonna send out Jirachi. And I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna be like, Jirachi, I wish we win this battle. Boom. That's my last one. That's the last one I send out. I love Jirachi too. I absolutely adore Jirachi. Ah, Pokemon that just can grant your wish. That's amazing. But I wouldn't, you don't really want to ask a wish from the Jirachi because it requires a lot of energy. So I wouldn't recommend it. Just make sure your Jirachi is safe. That's good enough for me. Yeah, Jirachi is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon too. I love Jirachi. Genesect is pretty cool too. The Bug Steel type legendary. Mythical, I believe. It's a mythical. It's a mythical. I feel like I don't really like when it comes to like legendaries, like your Suicune, your Raikou, your Zapdos, your Moltres. I don't like the Primal Beast. I'm not really a big fan of them. Guzzlord's story is really scary. I don't. It's not that I don't like that they went that dark. It was just like, dang, they didn't have to go that dark. I was like super dark. Everybody's gone. Like, sheesh. Okay. So scary universe, scary idea to know. I mean, it does make sense though because Pokemon are ruthless. They have powers that, they could destroy. Bro, like a real human being would not be able to survive a hyper beam. You can't survive an ice beam. If you get hit with psychic, dude, I can only imagine what that would do to the human body. You get what I'm saying? So the timeline with Guzzlord and that's just a little too OP for me. I'm like, dang, that's pretty crazy. But it is understandable that can happen. But as far as like, I'm saying this to say like legendaries, like the Primal Beast, they just lose me. I don't really like the way they look. I'm not a big fan of them. But the birds, like the Articuno, the Zapdos, the Moltres, the Entei, the Raikou, the Suicune. Then you have the Regia Ice, the Regia Steel, the Regia Rock. Then who do we have in the fourth generation? Fourth generation, who's our the spirits, the Axew, the Me Spirit, Uxie, Aslelf. Then who do we have in the Unova? It's the I forgot their names. They're like the reindeer type. And then who's in the sixth? Who's the sixth? I'm trying to think. Who are the three that go in the sixth? With the Xerneas and the Yveltal. I'd have to look that up again. I think they used the spirits again for the story. To have to like use the energy to like break the something. I forgot. I remember. I don't want to say forgot. Detail is what I'm saying. Don't know it detail for detail. Or I can't remember at the moment. So worried about this Pichu. Come on, Pichu, you can do this. Oh, this is gonna be so worth it. The moment I get this Pichu, it all starts. Our team begins. As far as daily items, we don't have any more daily items. I don't think Pokemon Crystal allows us to grab doubles. I'll check. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so if there is a chance for us to get doubles, which I don't think there is, I'll be able to get another pink bow, but I don't think they let us do that. In Gold and Silver, they didn't, so I don't think in Pokemon Crystal they would. In Generation 4, that's when it's a thing. Every day you could always go and check. They'll give you another item. But here, not so much. Oh, bro, I didn't even grab the egg. Bruh. Tripping. I know I saved. I just saved and I started running. It's hilarious. Okay. 5 minutes. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Okay, let's see. We're not traveling in this regular time, so we gotta move faster than this. Yeah, so my mistake on not picking up the egg right there. But that's okay, because it's not a big deal. We got times 3. It's all about just landing the Pichu. I'm not gonna give up. There's no space. Cannot quit. It's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna end up landing a shiny Pichu. Watch. It's gonna be money. No way that happens. Yep. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's what all this hard work is for. Shiny Pichu at the end of the road. Really? Yes, sir. It's gonna be golden. Detective on the case, baby. Alright. Let's see. Okay, so it's Pichu. And then Okay, so I'm gonna do everything step by step with y'all. So first we get the Pichu. When we get the Pichu, I'll show you happiness. Step by step process. How we're gonna get this level 6 Pikachu. From Pichu to Pikachu with one level. I could do it the slow way, which is in-game running around for hours, but I'm also, like I said, I'm going to use Pokemon Stadium 2's friendship feature, which is hidden. I'm going to use that to show you that there's another way to go around that. But if I'm going to be honest, I think the times 3 running around would actually end up being faster regardless. So I think I'm going to use that route anyway. But I'm still going to show off another way that you can make friendship points if you really wanted to. It'll be good if we land the Pichu tonight, though, because if we can land the Pichu here pretty soon, before midnight, if we can land the Pichu before then, we can use Monday's haircut from one of the brothers underground, which would boost our friendship a lot, starting off, so we can take advantage of that. But I think they're in the shop today. I know they take a day off during the week, but like I said, man, we just gotta land the Pichu. That's Once we land the Pichu, everything will start going into play. I could focus on the Pichu, get the Pikachu, get the Surf, and then focus on the rest of the 5 slots. Pikachu will be my electric type. Fast Pokemon too. Light Ball. I got an idea for my second. Alright, I already know my second Pokemon's gonna be. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Oh, I already got an idea for my other 2. That's right. Okay, good. Okay. Also got an idea for the 5th slot, too. The 6th slot. I gotta get creative with the 6th slot. I know what to do, though. I can create the team. I have all the tools necessary. It's just this Pichu that I don't have. I have all the other Pokemon, just not this one. It's okay, though. That's why this one's taking the longest. This one's taking me the longest to get because I have all the other Pokemon. I'll show you, too. Pichu, please. Come on, Pichu, please. I'm closing my eyes. I'm looking away. Ah! I'm going just to check the stats so whenever I do come back to stream, I can see the numbers that I was getting. Just for reference for later. Okay. I'm not giving up. I can't. I need this Pikachu. I want to see something too real quick. The base damage for the 20% chance. What is it in Generation 2? 20% chance. Okay. Yeah. Dizzy Punch Pikachu. Now I could have a Body Slam Pikachu, but that requires a TM from Generation 1. Like I said, man, we got the shiny Elekid with the Dizzy Punch. That was the next #1 pick. That was it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. But I want the Surf Pikachu. That's what makes it. That's what beats the Elekid. The Surf Pikachu just beats it. Elekid cannot fight ground type Pokemon. Pikachu can. He wins just because of Surf. The only reason why we literally, like I'm telling you right now, I promise, we literally got the best Pokemon we could have got. Elekid Shiny. That was the best one. We passed it up, though. We did. We did pass it up. I can't believe we passed it up, but we did. We did pass it up. That was literally the best Pokemon we could have gotten next to the Pikachu. Honorable mention for sure. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, you could ask anybody. You could ask a professional about Crystal. I'm going to let you know right now. The next Pokemon that should have been would have been the shiny Elekid that we got earlier. Right? I'm going to tell you that right now. It was the Elekid. Then Magby. Like I said, 1, 2, 3. Pikachu, Elekid, then Magby. Everybody else just falls behind after that. Smoochum is good too, though, with the Psychic Eyes. It's okay. It's gonna be a shiny Pikachu. We've seen one shiny so far, so. And another thing too, if I'm gonna be honest though, why I walked away from the Elekid that was shiny. If I'm gonna be honest, I did not like the shiny. It didn't even look shiny to me. It really didn't. I should have took it into battle one time for y'all. That's my mistake. I should have took it into battle so y'all could have seen the effect. But it did not even look shiny to me. It just didn't. I didn't like that. I was like, nah, I don't like that. I'll look back on stream too from because I'm gonna tag it when I hatch that shiny egg. But again, yeah, I couldn't even tell the difference. It was kind of hard to tell. Yeah, it's gonna be a late. It's gonna be a late stream. I'm not giving up anymore. This is there's. Well, I was never gonna give up, so I'm locked in. This is gonna be a late night stream. I need to get this Pikachu. And then what I'm gonna do too, since I'm here now because I'm working on the Pichu right now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get this Pikachu, and once I get this Pichu, I'm getting this Pikachu. We're doing it all in one stream. I'm not gonna give up. Now it's just locked in. Now I'm locked in. I'm locked in. This is gonna happen. Yeah, I'm locked in. I do want to show y'all a stream of me getting the level 6 Pikachu, so I'm gonna have to do a stream of that. Come on, Pichu, come on. This is it. You don't have to be shiny, you just gotta be Pichu. Yes! Yes! Big money, big money, that's what big money, that's big money, that's what we looking for. Big money, that's what you're looking for. Running outside, do another jumper jack. Get some water while you're at it. Run back inside. Gotta do another save. Alright. Watch it be shiny. It's not though, you can tell. Okay. You could tell if it was shiny or not. Okay. We landed it. Okay. We landed it. It's a girl. Nice. Step 2. Begin. Okay, stats look a little low, but it's because it's a baby Pokemon, so don't worry about that. Look at that, Smooth. Look. Be nice. That's a Pichu. No. Chill. Don't show this her. Okay, Smooth. Now I want you to be nice. Okay, we're in the Johto now. All right, this ain't no Kanto style stuff, so you gonna have to chill with the OG status. We got a new member on the team. It's a Pichu from the Johto region. Now, don't get jealous, but it's got the Dizzy Punch. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Monday. Okay, so now we got to get to work. Okay, so we landed it. We got exactly what we were looking for. I'll fix everything else. Okay, so Monday. We need to go to... Let's see. Oh no! The hair shop place is closed today. Indigo Plateau, the rival challenges us today. Clefairy, we could okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we just got this Pichu. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. That's it, I'm locking in. There's no going back. You only get one, and that's it. We skipped the shiny Elekid, which is #1 pick next to the Pikachu. I'm gonna say this again. Elekid is the better pick normally if you do not have access to the Surf Stadium. I would say #1 pick is Elekid. But in this case, for us, we have access to the stadium. Pikachu is going to be the one to go because the Light Ball, Surf, Dizzy Punch, Thunderbolt just beats out Elekid. In my opinion, you could do whatever you want there. I'm not going to tell you what to do. That's going to be my opinion. So now I'm going to back out, and here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you the in-game Stadium 2 way about getting affection with your Pokemon. So we go here. Okay. See, here it is. Here it is. Become the mini game champ. See what happens if you leave your Pokemon Game Boy pack games inserted. This is what you want. This is what we're looking for. Who wants to play? Oh, look, my cartridge is the computer. Hey, I ain't trying to... What? Hey, chill out, though. Chill out. What? Dude, I need somebody on the second controller. Bro, where's... Bro, where the homie at? Hey, man, pick up the second controller, dog. You need to play, man. Help me with my... Oh, man, I need to... Oh, Rico, bro, you need to create a twin right now. Come on. Dude, I need somebody on the second controller right now. Dang, I need somebody on the second controller. That's okay. Wait a minute. Then maybe I could just always force myself to lose. Hold on. Oh, wait. Can I? No. Okay. They thought about that. They thought. Okay. If Diglett keeps moving, checking. Okay, checking. Okay. We go normal just to test things out. To become how many? Okay, let's play 5. Let's 10 minutes. Let's spend 10 minutes on this. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Going fast here. I don't even understand what's going on. Okay. Oh, it's checking in my game if I have it. So it needs to land on the Pichu. What the? Get out of the way. Get out. I know how to... Get out of the way. No, you made me run into that. Y'all some cheaters, man. I see y'all hugging corners. Nah. That's not me. That's not... Oh! Yeah. What you know about that? Yep. Oh. Oh, you popped up on me like that. You hate it. No! Oh, I didn't know that was a boost. Oh. Okay, well, that's different. Okay, so I thought that you could pick your Pokemon. Apparently you can't. What's your big Mario Party? Oh, you're gonna take 2 coins from somebody? What is this, Mario? Oh, look, 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 look! I get to pick. This is my Pichu. This is my Pichu. This is my Pichu. I get to pick. I get to pick. I get to pick. Uh oh. Money. My Pichu's the best. It's got Dizzy Punch, baby. Yeah. Okay, good, good, good. Yes, I get to pick again. Just 1 coin? Oh, we're going back to the Pichu, dude. If I get to pick, bro, it's Pichu the whole way. Alright, I can win this. I can win this. Easy. This is mine, dude. I win this money. Y'all ain't got nothing on me, bro. Y'all some computers, baby. Y'all ain't ever seen this type of speed before. Look at that. It's game over. That's 2 seconds I shaved off, baby. Stay smooth. Ends up losing the next game. No, I gotta clutch it. I gotta clutch it. All right, here's for the championship. Here's for the championship title. Oh, this is the championship. This is it. This is money. This is it. I gotta win this. What y'all big iggly? Wait. Hold on. This is for all the coins, baby. Press the A button and count the Pokemon visiting the studio. Everybody help me keep count, please. There are 5 questions. Oh my gosh, no. Even if you don't get the right answer, you can still earn the points for getting close. Oh man, this ain't right, man. This ain't. How do I do this? Okay. 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 Dang it! No, I will not lose to you. I think there was. I think there was 8. Ah, I messed up. I was off by 1. Okay. All right. What the? I was supposed to count all of them? Cheating! Yes, I won! Yes, I won! So stupid. It's my first time doing this, y'all. Alright, what happens? What happens? What happens? Yes, I won! Yes! Yes, and it got P. Okay, okay. Okay, the coin case. Okay, my Pichu's up there. Okay, so here's this. Let me go back into the game. Let me go back into the game. It wants me to get the coin case. Let's go get the coin case. The coin case you get from the I should have picked it up. Okay, so I didn't know that though. So the coin case I guess those count towards. That's another way for you to make coins if you weren't gambling. But then when you're in there, you're getting friendship points. Okay, so that's one way. I feel like that might be. I feel like that might be a slower way of going about getting the Pichu. Um, hmm, hmm, I'm thinking the best way for me to do this is just running in the route back and forth until Pichu just loves us. That's literally the only way to do that. And while I'm doing that, we might as well have another Pokemon on the team. We could get a level 13 Crobat, but we have to use Pokemon Silver for that. Well, no, in Pokemon Crystal is the only way. Um, okay, so we have our Pichu. Her name's Dizzy. 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 Okay, Dizzy's with us. Okay, so Dizzy, we gotta make you fall in love with us. How are we gonna do this? No haircuts today. Okay. No levels. We need to be careful. You don't gain any levels. Okay. Alright, so where do I go for this? The best place to go. I'm thinking. It would honestly. Hmm. I'm really thinking. What if I. What if I. What if I did this? This is how we're gonna do it. I got a plan. Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this. I figured it out. This is gonna be the fastest way. Okay, so since we have access to transferring Pokemon, we're gonna trade over Dizzy to Pokemon Silver. I have to be in the center. Okay. I saved outside. I need to save inside the Pokemon Center. It's loading because I didn't load it all the way. Yeah, this is why you load it all the way. I recommend just loading max. Yeah, see, every time you like try to move around or something, but the game will end up catching up, and then it'll like load everything. Okay, you know what? Real quick, before I forget, there's a coin case over here. I think the coin case is here. Hold on. It's underground. I passed it up. It's okay. We don't need it for right now at the moment because I wasn't really focused on okay, so it takes us back to the latest fly. Okay. That's how teleport works in this game. Okay, just double checking. Go back to Goldenrod. Alright, so here's the plan. Step number 1. We got the Pichu. Step number 2. Saving the Pokemon Center. This is gonna work. Watch this. Quit. Step number 3. We trade the Pichu over to Silver. Why? You'll see exactly right now. Okay. Dizzy, we gotta get you ready. So you're going to Silver. They were asking us, do we have the 16 badges? And technically, we do. What I'm gonna send over is the Giraffe rig because it's unobtainable in Pokemon Crystal. So we'll go ahead and get that trade out of the way from Silver to. So that's me showing you too how I got the Giraffe rig. We're sending Dizzy over to Silver real quick, and I'm getting the Giraffe rig from Pokemon Silver. Okay, that's been saved. Now we have Giraffe rig. It's in Crystal, which we needed. But our main star of the show right here is going to be Pichu. Okay, so with Pichu, what we're going to do is we're going to quit out. That's already been traded. Pokemon Silver. Oh, you know what? It's getting late, guys. Let me do our mystery gift. Oh, hold on. Mystery gift. Usually I save those for the end of the stream, but we need to grab them now. So let's go ahead and get them for both cartridges. Yes, I did. I'm getting a lot of mail from you. Okay, cool. Okay, don't forget Silver. Don't forget Silver. Something good for Silver, please. Yes! A Voltorb? Yes! Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so then we gotta hurry. Get back into the game. Go back here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I was supposed to load it a lot. Hold on, I'll close it out. Crystal, Silver, and them. See, they load pretty quick. But we want to load. We want to load the max with these games because I'm gonna need it right now. You'll see right now. Okay, we'll load max. And as you can see, that's why I was like, I was surprised. Wait, where's the border on this game? Yeah, see the border? See how the border changes here? For Pokemon Crystal, we don't have one. So I think that's so weird. Pokemon Gold and Silver, they have like their own little border, but Crystal doesn't. It just gets the boring gray Game Boy Color one. Kind of unfortunate, huh? Bum, 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 bum. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I just wanted to see this real quick because it's different from Crystal. I always disliked how they show us the Charizard in Pokemon Gold Silver, and you can't even get those Pokemon. Okay. Step number 4. Obtain the Pichu. Dizzy, where are you? There you go. Come on, Dizzy. You go back to box 5 with Cookie and them. No, you're supposed to be in box 10. These are Pokemon to trade. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's where it's all gonna start. We can actually. I can actually drop this off. Okay. So there's some things that I've been holding back from Silver. I mean, obviously, this is my Valkyrie. So she's been the main go-to for my Pokemon Silver for me to get through the Elite Four, and she's been a massive, massive help as far as helping me gain a lot of money. And this is where all her work comes to pay off. We need a lot of money for this Pichu right now. Absolutely a lot of money. And the only way we're going to go about doing that is by having the money. We have the money. I prepared for this. We should be able to get enough for 50 vitamins. Let's go ahead and do this. Go to Rod City. Okay, see that? Okay, so this is how this is going to work. Let's make sure that I don't have an inventory full of stuff. I do. At least grab 2 at a time. Alright, hold on. Yeah, there's a lot of items I have. Yeah, hold on. Alright, we'll grab maybe like 2 at a time. Okay. Okay. Alright, save right here. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. We're gonna get our Pikachu. Hold on. Okay. Here's the plan. We buff everything. 10 there. No. 10 there. 10 there. I think I can only buy those. So I can have space. Yeah. Okay, so I need the calcium instead of H-ups. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Dizzy's about to fall in love with us. It's all over again. I feel like I'm in yellow. I feel like I'm getting ready for yellow. But this time it's for Pokemon Crystal. It's all fun. I ended up with another Pikachu. I'm doing this with another Pikachu. It's crazy. But this time it's a level 10? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Okay, left us almost broke. We had just enough. That's how much it costs for one Pokemon to half EV train. Yeah, it's not even done EV training. It's like halfway. Okay. Okay. We've just spent 400,000 on this Pichu. Give me a second. Let me just let this sink in. Give me a second. Okay. We're halfway there. Let's go. We're not done. Now you're asking, well, what does he have to do now? I'll show you. So, in Kanto, there's another place I recommend going when it comes to hatching eggs. If you're tired of doing this, that, hearing the same music over and over, just, and it switches on you, right? If you get tired of that, there's another route. I'll take you to it right now. So, once you get access to Kanto, you also get access to the magnet train. Since we have it, we'll show it off. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, Dizzy. We need to get her to evolve. We go to Fuchsia City. Let's try the box trick real quick, see if that works. Just gonna drop it. Pick her back up. Okay. Now, whenever you make it to Fuchsia City, and you basically beat the game, if you're hatching eggs, which I am doing right now, you're gonna end up finding out that the best route to do this in is here. This is the best route. There is no better route. Look how long this road is. Mm-hmm. That's money. So if I do this, that's big money. But if I do this, it's even bigger money, right? So we'll just do this. I'm drinking a coffee right now. I usually do. We're drinking a coffee right now. I'm staying up for this one. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm staying up for this Pikachu. This is gonna happen. Level 6 Pikachu. One stream. Doesn't take that long. Make it happen, Rico. You got it, baby. Mm-hmm. I ain't playing no games. I'm not giving up. I said I was gonna do it. It's gonna get done. I'm showing you right now. This is how you get your level 6 Pikachu. Now, I know I have my cartridges and I have my transfer packs. But, I mean, these are the, I guess, the benefits I get to reap because I have all the Exodia pieces to get put together so that I am allowed to do this. But, I mean, technically, this is what one would do back in the day. What I don't like is that I only get access to one odd egg. I'd have to start all over again for another one, which I might do. When it also comes to shiny, don't worry. The only worry I have is the Dizzy Punch. That's like my biggest gripe. I'm like, I just can't trade. I can't do anything about the Dizzy Punch situation. But as far as like a shiny Elekid, I can get that. Dizzy Punch on a Elekid, do you really need it? Nah, it's debatable. It's a good move. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good move on the Elekid for sure. We did get the best, like I said, we got it, but I choose the Pichu over the Elekid. It's just perfect. It just goes with Gold's team. He has one, so. So we do this about. It's supposed to be about like 20,000 steps, but it's not going to be any time for us. We're in 3 times area, so. And as you can see, it's tons of area to move freely. This is where I hatch all my eggs. The only thing is that to get here, I would recommend having the magnet train. Grab all 5 eggs, come over here and just hatch them all. It's better than Goldenrod City, in my opinion. Way better. Way better. This is just 100 times better. But you be the judge. You tell me. You can pick Goldenrod City, or you can take this route, the one that I'm showing you right outside of Pichu City. You be the judge. You tell me which one works for you. I feel like this one works for me. You'll ultimately end up making the call, though. Finally, I'm just glad we got the Pichu. I'm happy we saw a shiny Elekid. I'm happy I know that I basically got the best Elekid that I could have got. That was the best one, and I'm happy I got it. So, yeah, I didn't keep it. Do I really need it? No. I can always just make one in the newer games. This Dizzy Punch Surf Pikachu, though, that's gonna be fun, though. That's what I want. I don't even think Dizzy Punch exists anymore. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if it's still. Is it? Does it still exist? Yeah, it still exists. Yeah, very good. I know some moves disappeared. Um, real quick, your your lucky egg chances are in this grass. I've tried looking for them. I haven't had any luck. I just can't land it. It feels impossible. I just decided to go work on other stuff. It just feels so impossible. Everybody, I don't know. I saw a Reddit post of people being able to find it. I'm like, you guys are just lucky. I still have not been able to grab it. I might be lucky in some cases, but then, like a lucky egg, I still have not been able to obtain. I really need one. So, I mean, I do, but I don't because technically I can times 3 my fights, which is just as good as a lucky egg because my fights are all faster. So I'm getting XP faster. So that's basically what lucky egg is. I just still wouldn't mind having that item because how rare it is, and I don't have one. What time is it? Okay, it's 11. Okay, just double checking. Monday, Monica. Haircut closed. I can get 2 haircuts in one day, but I need to. No, no, no. I have to evolve the Pichu here now. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I know what to do. Okay. Yeah, we're getting this Pichu tonight. This is happening. 1000%. I figured it out. I was like, once I get the Pichu, everything will end up. I'll just end up figuring it out. And I was like, okay, one step at a time. I was like, boom, 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 boom. Yep, I got it. I was like, I'll get the Pichu, trade it over silver, do the vitamins there, get it to fall in love here, get it to a Pikachu, trade it back to Crystal. Actually, no. This Pikachu is gonna have to go to yellow. I'm gonna have to do a separate stream for that. A little quick Pokemon Stadium stream for Pikachu. Man, this is gonna be the strongest level 10 for you. We do this for another 7 minutes. Once we're doing this, it's Tuesday, and I can go to the haircut place and get some more happiness. So this works. So all this riding around is just making Pichu fall in love with us. And if you wanted to check right now, we could do this to check our progress. Nice. I love that she's got the dizzy punch. Okay, we do a couple battles. This is how we measure where she's at. Okay, this is with 50 vitamins. Can your Pokemon evolve after that? The answer is... Oh, she's evolving! Okay, so wait a minute. She's already ready. No way! No way, no way, no way. What do I do? We evolve. I know where. Yeah, good idea. We gotta go back to the, Okay, we're ready. Man, that was faster than I thought. Okay, better, good, good, good. Alright. Okay, so you're like, well, what is he gonna do now? I'll show you what I'm gonna do. There's a secret I want to show you really quick. Okay. Watch this. Okay, so I'm halfway EV trained, right? Okay. Watch this. Okay. So my Pichu's getting boosted experience points right now because it's traded over. But I needed to evolve here in silver because of all the love that I just made it do over here. But I need also the XP to be slowed down. In order for me to do this, I'm going to give EXP share to Charizard. And I'm going to battle here with Dizzy. And then this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to times the speed. Might be electric type. Okay, that's important, right? That's important. Okay, so you see how we gained XP, right? I'm going to show you a trick. I figured this out when I was training Pokemon a couple weeks ago. Let me do my math real quick, see if I can get a couple of misses. 31. 29. Watch this. Watch this, watch this. Okay, 3 Pokemon are sharing that XP right now. Okay, we run away from this. That's the letter R. We run from this. This is the trick that I want to show you. So let's say you didn't want to level up just yet, and you were really close to leveling. For example, okay. So see how Dizzy is about to level up? You know what? We don't want it to level up, right? We defeated barely just 3 unknown, and that's not enough for stat experience. So how do I go about making sure that I get more stat experience before I level up? Apparently, in Generation 2, it's not really talked about, and it's not on Cerebi. Nobody talks about it actually. But there's an interesting feature that if I leave Pichu here, watch this. So here's the thing I'm gonna point out. Look at the XP bar. Notice that it says level up 14. 14 more experience points, I level up. So if I take 14 steps right now, she's gonna level up on me. But here's the thing too. There's also this weird thing that if I just give them the Pokemon, okay, and then I ask for it back immediately. Alright, I paid $100 for what it just did. Right? And then check it out. But you have to make sure you don't move. You have to take the Pokemon immediately. Check out my XP bar. You reset it. So now I get to go fight some more again without gaining a level. So then we go back. And do the same thing. It's getting stronger each time though. Right? Music in here. It's a normal crit. Hold on. I want to play it safe. I can't have her faint. So it's a slow process, but I'm just doing this just for a few fights. The unknown are going to be the best way to get special attack and attack stat experience. So we want to have this for our Pichu. Okay. We save. The next one, we add in Lantern. I know my math now, it's 3. But I could actually do 4, because it's 31, and I'll do 3. So I could get away with doing this. Let's see, because I'm supposed to need 29 after that, so it's 10. So how much do you need? No, you go up a level if I... Because you get 15. Is it 15? Double check. We'll find out right now. I'm trying to squeeze in a 4th fight so I can know how many I can... No, it's 1 over. Okay. Okay, come back. And then another way to make sure you're like, well, what is you doing? Where's the XP going? If you're concerned about the XP, just do this. Just deposit. So she gets the stat experience, the deposit trick. You pull it back out. Go back over here. Check the bar. See? About to level up. Drop it off. Don't move. Pick it back up. Oh, hold on. Reset the bar. Yeah, I don't know why there's nobody that talks about this. Nobody talks about this. This is a very important feature, especially for Generation 1 and 2. If you caught something at level 50 and you really needed to get the stat experience, this is the best way to do it, using the daycare to reset the Pokemon's EXP bar, even though it gets to keep everything. This is the best way. It's like a hidden, it's like not documented. Like nobody talks about it. It's like, yeah, you could drop off your Pokemon to the daycare and it'll reset the EXP bar if you ask for it immediately back. And in some cases, you want that. It's like, oh yeah, I do need that because I don't want to level up because I still need to get some stat experience. And in this case, you see me using it. This is how I'm using it to my advantage. Okay, so that's just one thing. That's one way I can continue to keep training. Busy. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna do this at level 9. So I'm gonna grow a couple more levels, and then I'm gonna be fighting a whole bunch of unknowns at level 9 and resetting off stream because it's just gonna take a whole bunch for me to do that. But I'm gonna try to train this as the best as I can. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna evolve this thing. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, bro. Check the move list. Yeah, hold on. Dang it. Hold on, hold on. I don't necessarily need to be at level 6. I just need to make sure that I'm level 10 Pikachu. So let me see if I learn anything useful before then. No, we don't get Sweet Kiss until level... And then Pikachu... Thunder Wave at level 8. No. It can evolve whenever. Okay. Yeah, she can evolve whenever she wants. Okay. Yeah, she's good. She's good to evolve. Okay, let's get her to evolve. We're gonna use the unknowns to evolve, though. Okay, it's the next day. It's Tuesday. So we'll check right now if we can grab another pink bow. Now, today marks an official 1 week we've been playing Pokemon Crystal. So let's go ahead and celebrate that with a save. And let's get this Pikachu with Dizzy Punch. Ooh. Ah! 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 It beat me up and then it ran away. It's priceless. I didn't even know that unknown can run away. That's the first time I've seen it run away. What? They're running away from me right now. Interesting. Okay, I'll do this. That's fine. Play the slow game. We want the unknowns. They give good stat experience. Better than everything else that's level 5 around here. There's some Onyxes, but they're pretty too strong. They'll level me up. So we want to go for these instead. Got a feeling it's like, let me save. It would not... That scares me. What if I see a shiny in here? Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Why are you green like that? Hold on, man. Dang it, dude. Chill out, bro. It is too late for all of this, bro. No. He's not supposed to look that color. I don't know what just happened. It's not a shiny. Thought it was, though. Oh, we're in silver. That's right. I'm like, we're playing Pokemon Silver. I was like, why do you look this way? Okay, yeah, we're playing silver. Okay, one more fight and we evolve. Okay, everybody. Moment of truth right here. Okay. I mean, maybe I should know the Thunder Wave, right? Yeah, maybe you should. No, because Pikachu gets it at level 8 anyway. Yeah, that's right, too. Okay, yeah, let it evolve. A level 6 Pikachu! Okay, and then we train it. Or not. I'll train it over here. I got you a spot. It's late right now, so a lot of Hoot Hoots will supply us with a lot of HP. I leave the XP share on Charizard so I get more fights in. See that? I'm sharing it. I'm doing that on purpose though, to slow it down, to treat it as if Pikachu is just a normal Pokemon and it's not traded over. I need to do this, otherwise it will just level up too fast. I have no other choice. Pichu looks so cute. Thank you. It took us a lot. It took us all stream. It took me about. It's a special Pichu. Her name is Dizzy, and she is going to be one of the best Pokemon that we use for the Battle Tower. So I'm excited to see how strong she's going to be. Tomorrow I'm gonna have Surf on her. So I'll try to do a live stream of getting Surf on this Pichu. And then technically, like I said, if you wanted to use the daycare trick, you could use it right now. You see where I'm at? Like if you really wanted to use the daycare trick, you can go reset yourself, come back to level 6. But I'm in a rush. Okay, plus they're giving us, the Hoo-Hoo is giving us a lot of good stuff. Thanks for stopping by. I would have loved to keep it as a Pichu, but we need it for the Battle Tower. And she's just gonna be amazing. Dizzy's just gonna be amazing. She's gonna be amazing here. Whoa, super speed. Yeah, so in Pokemon, I have the game plugged up to Pokemon Stadium 2 right now through the transfer pack. Whenever you beat the game and on Stadium 2, you get access to being able to use 3 times speed. And it's not an emulator, it's all through normal hardware. I just find out about the 3 times speed like recently. I didn't even know it was a real thing. These are all rumors, but I beat Stadium 2, Stadium 1 and Stadium 2 recently. Alright, so we're just going to get to level 8. We're going to learn this Thunder Wave. I'm thinking. I'll get rid of the Tail Whip. Charm is going to be good to save us. Thunderbolt's going to be replaced with Thundershock. Charm is going to end up being replaced anyway for Surf anyhow. Okay. Alright, we're done with this. Okay. So let me go back here. Go inside. Heal. And then I'm gonna save. Okay. We officially have our Pichu that evolved into Pikachu at level 6. We have the Dizzy Punch on it, which is a super rare move. You can only have one Pokemon with it during each save. So we chose the Pikachu this time around. And what's going to end up happening here tomorrow, we need to get Surf on this thing. I can't let it pass level 10. I'm going to do some training on it. I'm going to try to get it as strong as I can. I'll figure all that out tomorrow. But here's what we're going to do. That's going to be it for tonight's stream. I did save. Let me save one more time just to make sure because we're in the past right here. I'm playing this. Okay, and let me just go ahead and go to quit. And here's the thing. So tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably do a quick live stream. It's gonna be a short stream. I'm just gonna take Dizzy with us. It's gonna be Frieza, Rathalos, and Dizzy, and we're gonna try to get Surf on this level 8 Pikachu so they can be ready for the Battle Tower for Pokemon Crystal, and that's gonna be our first Pokemon ready to go. And that's how we're gonna start it off. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. One thing I do want to take off before we leave, Pokemon Stadium 2 is massive with the information that it provides to trainers. They never did this ever again. They show you the egg groups. You can check here by the group of Pokemon, by the plant, bug, and it'll show you all of them. I think this is the neatest, and they never gave it back to us. It shows you everything you need to know about egg groups and by the baby. See that? Type matchups. Look at that. Gives you everything you need to know. It also gives you a list of all the items in red, blue, yellow, as well as gold and silver if you were interested about any items that were in these games. They just don't make stuff like this anymore. Look at that. So just owning Pokemon Stadium 2, look, like tells me everything that you need to know, see? Look at that, see? Dude, this is look at that. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, but the next time we'll be on stream, I'll be working on Dizzy. We'll be trying to get the Surf. And we'll just have to follow up through that. So, yeah, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I do appreciate everybody that came and stopped by to the stream. Ahead of its time. Oh, yeah, Pokemon Stadium 2 is way ahead of its time. Big time, big time. Yeah, we have a lot that I have to do. Pikachu's our first for our 6th team, and I'm getting excited. We'll be attacking the Battle Tower this week, and then Fire Red this Friday. We got a lot that we have to do. Again, though, thank you to everybody that came and stopped by to the stream. I really do appreciate it, as well as everybody that hits the like, because it's just healthy for the channel. But I'm not going to take up any more of your time. It's already late, and we got to go to bed. Make sure you drink some water. And as I usually say, and as I always say, see you soon. Stay safe and stay smooth. Later, y'all.